Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Dellen is Sorgsam by GDC, and here are the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply, which means fill every row, column, and box with the digits 1 through 9 without repeats. We also have a new rule set, which is called equal split lines, where dots split lines into segments with equal sums. Digits may repeat on lines, but not on segments. And different lines may have different sums. So it's basically like region sum line, except that the line is divided into segments by dots instead of the actual box borders. So if you've done region sum lines, it's basically it's similar to region sum lines, except the dots are essentially the region box borders dividers. So as an example, for this line, these 4 digits must add up to what these 2 digits add up to, which must add up to what these 2 digits add up to, which must add up to what these 3 digits add up to. And along a segment, you cannot have repeats, but the line itself can, as long as they're different segments. So you could have, well, that's not a good example. I guess we'll just use this example. Along this example, you could have, for example, as an example here, what do we say? 2, 1, and 3, and then this is 2, 4, and then this is 6. So this would work because 2, 1, 3 is a segment by itself, which adds up to 6. 2, 4 is a segment by itself, which adds up to 6, and then 6 adds up to 6. And it's fine to have 2 2s here because they're on different segments. Now, if you tried to have, like, I don't know, what can we change this to be? 1 1 4. This does not work because you have repeats in this segment specifically, and that doesn't work. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, so we know this must add up to 3. This is 3 unique digits, which means that this digit has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9, because the smallest amount you could have adding up to with 3 unique digits is 1 plus 2 plus 3, which is 6. So it could be 6 or higher. Similarly, this adds up to 3 unique digits, so 6, 7, 8, 9. This adds up to 3 unique digits, so this is also 6, 7, 8, 9. And this adds up to 3 digits, so it's 3 unique digits, so 6, 7, 8, 9. Now this is 5 unique digits. And on top of that, well, we just know it's 5. So this is 5 unique digits. It's equal to a 2 unique digit, a 3 unique digit, a 2 unique digit, and a 4 unique digit. Now, this 2 unique digits could be the same. So it could be up to 17. But at minimum, it has to add up to 15 because that's the minimum 5 unique digits can add up to, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it has to have 1, 2, and 3 here, because it can be at most 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, adding up to 17, because that's what 2 unique digits can add up to maximally. But 1, 2, and 3 have to be in these 5 cells, which means this cannot be 1, 2, or 3. It has to be 4, 5, or 6 here. These digits, so therefore this is 1 through 7 here. This has to be 4 through 6. Because 6 is the max you can have on 3 unique digits adding up to another digit. Right? You could have 1, 2 plus 6 as the maximum value. And anytime you have 3 unique digits adding to another digit, you have to have at least 2 digits that are from 1, 2, and 3. Because the maximum value would be 9, you could have 126, 135, or 234. But those are the only possibilities that could add up to 9. So, and again, you notice there are at least two. There is at least two of them which have to add up to, which have to be from 1 through 3. So this can't be 1 through 3 because it sees all of these digits, and there must be 1 through 3 along this segment. So this is 1, 2, or 3. This is 1, 2, or 3. We also know this can't be 6 because if it's 6, it has to be 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3 plus 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 1 plus 2 plus 3 in some order. This is 6 through 9 because it's at least 15, but it could be up to 17 here. This is at least 15. These are the digits 1 through 6. These are the digits 1 through 6. And these are the digits 1 through 6, because they must add up to a single digit. 8 and 9 have to both be here. Oh, that's interesting. Right, because this can't be 8 or 9. This cannot contain 8 or 9. So 8 and 9 have to be in 2 out of these 3 cells. The rest are 4 through 7. So this 2 digits can never have an 8 or a 9. So that's 13 at most. This, yeah, we don't know about this one though. But this one definitely guarantees that it's 13 at most, which means these cells, at 4 cells, add up to 13 at most. So that means it's at minimum, so the maximum value of one single digit on this 4 cell is 7. You could have 1, 2, 3 with 7. And I think you always have to have a 1 here, right? If you don't have a 1 here, what's the minimum you could have? 2, 3, 4, and 5, which adds up to 14. So this has to have a 1, and it's 1 through 7. Okay. What about these? If this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. It's probably not the best approach to tackle. What about this way? If this is 17, this could be 6. This would be 22. So this is 5 through 9. And we have 8 and 9 here. It can never be 4 here, right? Because if this is 4, 8, 9, that would mean this is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And then this, where would the 7 be? Right, because this cannot be, it's either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, or 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Interesting. This is 15 at most also. Sorry, 17 at most. I guess it could be 1, 3. That adds up to 21, and this is 7, 8, and 9. Hmm. This is 1 through 7 here. That doesn't really tell us very much. What's the minimum this can be? This can be at minimum 10. So this cannot be 8 and 9 here. So it has to be at minimum 3, 7. So this is 3 through 7 here. This could have an 8, 9 here. So this is not limited in this space. This could be 6, 7 as long as this is 5, 8, 9. If this is 17, what does that mean? That means this is 8, 9, this is 8, 9. So 8, 9 cannot be here, 8, 9 cannot be here. But, okay. Right. So if this is 17, this is 8, 9. This is 8, 9, which means 8, 9 cannot be here, 8, 9 cannot be here, and 8, 9 cannot be any of these cells, which means both 8 and 9 have to be here, which is obviously doesn't work for normal Sudoku rules. So it cannot be 17. 7, 9 actually does work. If this is 17, this is 16 does work. If this is 7, 9, and this is 7, 9, 7, 9 can't be here, 7, 9 can't be here, 7, 9 can't be here. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Because this would be, if this was 7, this would be adding up to 17. So 7, 9 doesn't work either. Therefore, we know this is 1 through, this has to be 15. Right? Because if 7, 9 doesn't work here and here, this could be 7, but the problem is that's only assuming this is actually adds up to 17, and it adds up to 16 now. So that doesn't work. Then the 7 and 9 would both have to be in that cell, and that's not allowed by normal Sudoku rules. Therefore, this adds up to 15, and it's specifically 1 through 5. This can't be 4 or 5, this must be 6, which makes this 1 or 2. That makes this a 9. This has to be a 7, 8, and 9 triplet here, which eliminates 7, 8, and 9 in the rest of the box. Therefore, this can't be 7. Therefore, this has to be either 4, 6, or 5, 6. Either way, it's 1, 2, 3, and then with 4 or 5 here. So this has to be 1, 2, 3 with 4 or 5. We're not sure which. These cannot be the same set of adding up to 15. Well, actually, it could be. It could be 6 and 9. That's possible. This can't be 9, though, so therefore this can't be 1 through 6. It has to be 1 through 5. This can't be 9, so this can't be 9 either. So this, again, has to be 1 through 5. And we know the 1 is here. This cannot be... This has to contain a 6. This can't be 7, 8, or 9. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6, which means this can't be 6. So one of these three has to be a 6. Because again, this is either 4, 6, or 5, 6, adding up to 10 or 11. Because this is at minimum 10. This can't be 5. If this were 5, that would force this to be 4, 6. But then 5 added with another digit cannot add up to 10. Sorry, another unique digit cannot add up to 10. So this adds up to 15. This adds up to 15. This is at most 24. So what is this at least? So this adds up to 15 plus 24 would be 15 plus 24 is 39. 45, which is the complete column sum, minus 39 is 6. So this can add up to, at minimum, 6. We know 8 and 9 have to be here, though, because it's either 7, 8, 9 or it's 6, 8, 9. But either one has to be there, right? Because this is 15. This is at max 7. and it has to be 7 or 6, right? So if you have 7 here plus 15, that adds up to 22, which means this would add up to 23, which includes an 8 and 9. Or this is 7, 8, 9, and this adds up to 6 here, and this is 15. Okay, so this is 10 or 11 without 8 or 9. That's fine. This cannot be 6. We already knew that. That means either this is 9 or this is 9, right? If this is 7, 8, that means this has to be 9. If this is not 7, 8, it has to be 6, 9, which means this adds up, the 9 would be here, right? Okay, what else do we have? And we know this has to be 6 again because this must add up to at least 10. It could be 11. We're not sure which. So this is 10 or 11. And it's 1, 2, 3, or 4. So this is 7, 8, or 9 here. This can't be 6. So it's 7 or 8. Okay, that's good to know. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quintuplet in column 3, which eliminates 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from the rest of the column. Therefore, this must be 6, 7, 8, 9. This must be 6, 7, or 8, and this is 6, 7, or 8 here. We now have a 6, 7, 8 triplet in row 7, which eliminates 6, 7, and 8 from the rest of the row. So these are 1 through 5. This is 1 through 5. This cannot contain... Well, that doesn't help. This could be 4. These 3 cells see both 1s and 2s, right? This has to be different from this because we know that in an equal split line, digits cannot repeat on a segment. And this is the same segment. So this cannot contain 1, 2. It cannot contain 6. So this is 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 here. But this cannot be 8 or 9 because of this 8, 9 pair here. 1 of 7 or 6 is here. We're not sure which. Either this is 7 and this is... Oh, this is 7 or 8. This cannot be 7 and 8 adding up to 15 because it would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. So this has to be 6 and 9. Since this is 6 and 9, this cannot be 9 here. This cannot be 6. And this can't be 6. So this must be 6, 8, and 9. Which means this is 23. This is 15. Therefore, this must add up to 7, right? 23 plus 15 is 38. 45 minus 38 is 7. So this has to be then 2. This is 5. This can't be 5. This can't be 2, so this must be 1. This can't be 1 or 2 anymore. This can't be 1. So the 2 is one of these cells. This can't be 2. This can't be 2 or 5. This can't be 5. So this has to add up to, this has to be 1, 3, 4, and 7, adding up to 15. 1 and 7 add up to 8. Yeah, so 1, 3, 4, 7. This is 6 and 9. This cannot be 5, and this can't be 5. This is 2. If this is 4, it must be with 7. If it's 3, it could be with 7 or 8, but this can never be 9. So this can't be 9. Well, where's a 9 in box 5? Can't be here. Can't be along here. It has to be here. So this is a 9 here, which means this can't be 9, so this has to be a 7, 8 pair. Since this is a 7, 8 pair, this can't be 6. Sorry, this can't be 6, so therefore this must be the 6, because we don't have a place for the 6 in row 6 otherwise. This can't be 7 or 8 because of the 7, 8 pair in the box, which makes this a 9. So this is 9. Now we have a 7, 8, 7, 8 pair, right? Because again, if this is 4, it has to be with 7 to add up to 11, because this is 5 and 6. If this is 3, it could be add up to 10 or 11, but 7 or 8 fits that bill. but 9 cannot with 3 or 4. So this cannot contain 7, 6, 7, 8, or 9, but it must add up to 10 or 11. Well, it could be 1, 4, 5. It could be any of 1 through 5, unfortunately. That's not helpful. This is 6, therefore these 2. Well, this can't be 7. This can't be 7 or 8 because of the 7, 8 pair in row 6. Therefore, we now have a 3, 4 pair here in row 6 and in box 5. This cannot be 3 or 4. This must be a 1, which means this can't be 1. These can't be 3 or 4, so it must be a 2, 5 pair. This 2, 5 pair means this cannot be 5, so this has to be 4 and 6, which adds up to 10, which means this has to be specifically 1 through 4. These can't be 1. This can't be 4, so this must be 3, which makes this 7. Therefore, that makes that 8. This 7 means this can't be 7, so this is 8. This 3 means these can't be 3, so it's a 2, 4 pair here, which makes this a 1, 3 pair, because we eliminate 2 and 4 from the rest of the box. We also eliminate 1, 2, 3, 4 from the rest of the column, because of the 2, 4 pair in the column and the 1, 3 in the column, which makes this a 5. Now it adds up to 8, so this must be 1 and 2 with the 5. Which means we have a 1, 2, 1, 2 pair in column 2, which eliminates 1 and 2 from the rest of the column. Therefore, this is 5, this is 2, this can't be 1, so this is 3, this is 1. This can't be 1 or 3. This can't be 8. So these must be, so these cannot add up to 5, cannot add up with 5 to any digit. It's 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 2, and 4. We're not sure which. So this can't be 1 or 2. This can't be 1. This can't be 1 or 2. 1 has to be one of these cells here. So 1 has to be along in column 4. Where can it be? It has to be one of these 2 cells. Well, that means 1, it must add up to 10 too. It cannot be 1, 2, 7, can't be 1, 3, 6. It must be 1, 4, 5, which makes this 2 and 3. So 3 can no longer be in the same box, and neither can 2. So this can't be 2 or 3. We now have a 1, 4, 7 triplet in box 8, which eliminates 1, 4, and 7 also from the box. So this must be 5. These add up to, again, 9, because we have a 6 here. So this must be 4, this must be 3. This 5 means this can't be 5, and this can't be 5. We now have a 3, 4 pair in row 7, which eliminates 3 and 4 in the rest of the row. This can't be 4, so this must be 1. This can't be 1, 3, or 4, so this must be 2. Which means these can't be 2. One of these is a 1. This can't be 1. This 2 means this can't be 2. This has to be a 1, 5 pair here. This can't be 2, and this can't be 2. So this is 4, 5, and 6. Again, like we said before, if we have 3 unique digits adding up to a single digit, you have to have 2 out of 1, 2, and 3 to add up to it. So this cannot be 4, 5, or 6. This has to be 1, 2, or 3 here. Okay. Now these two add up to 9. It cannot be 1, 8 because 1 and 8 eliminates that. Cannot be 4, 5 because 4, 5 can't be both here and here. It has to be either 2, 7. Well, it has to be 2, 7. Because if this were... this can only be 2, 7, 2, 3, and 7 in these 3 cells. But 3 can't be here. So that's 2 or 7, which means this, to add up to 9, this has to be with 2 and 7. So this is 2, 3, and 7 here. We now have a 1, 2, 3, 7 quadruplet in row 2, which eliminates 1, 2, 3, and 7 in the rest of the row. So this can't be 2. This is 4, which makes that a 2. This can't be 2. These 2's both see this one, so this can't be 2. This is 3 and 7. Therefore, we have a 3, 7, 3, 7 pair here. which eliminates 3 and 7 in the rest of the box. So this is 2, this is 7. Which means this can't be 7, this is 3, which makes that 7. This 3 means this can't be 3, so it's a 1. This can't be 3 or 1, so this is a 2. 1, 2, and 6 add up to 9, so this is a 6. This 1 means this can't be 1, so this is 5, which makes that a 1. These can't be 1, so, and we know the 1 has to be in the segment because it adds up to only 6 or 7 with 2 other unique digits, so therefore this must be 1. This can't be 1 because of this 1, so this is 2, which makes that 1. This 2 means this can't be 2, so this is 3, which makes that 2. This can't be 1, so, and 4, 4, so this must be 5, which makes that a 4, which makes that a 1. Neither of these can be 6, whereas the 7 in row 3. It can't be here because of this 7, can't be here because of this 7, and these are filled out, so it must be here. So this is 7, which means this can't be 7, this can't be 7 or 8, so this must be 6. This can't be 6 or 7, so it must be 8, which makes that a 9. Therefore, this can't be 9. This is 6, 8, and 9 here. This has to be 5, 8, and 9 here in these two cells, but this can't be 9. This can't be 2. Where is the 2 in row 5? It has to be here. And I think we have all the 2s now. We have all the 1s. We have all the 1s. 3s are a little... We don't have very much information. This is 3, 4, 7. So this could be 3, 4, 7. But this cannot be 3 specifically. Now we have a 4, 7, 4, 7 pair in row 9, which eliminates 4 and 7 in the rest of the row. So these two cells can be 5, 6, or 9. Well, this can't be 5 or 6, so it must be 9, which makes that 9. That 9 means this has to be a 6, which makes that 9. This 6 and 9 means this has to be 5, which means this can't be 5. Whereas the 5 in row 3, it has to be here. This can't be 9 because of this 9. And we're just doing normal Sudoku. This has to be 3 or 4 or 8, but because of the 3, 4 pair in the box, we cannot have a 3 or 4 in this cell. So this must be 8, which makes this 3 or 4. We have a 3, 4, 3, 4 pair in column 8, which eliminates 3 and 4 in the rest of the column. Therefore, this must be 7 or 8 here. And it can't be 7 because of this 7, so this must be 8, which makes this 7, which makes that an 8. This 8 means this can't be 8, so this is 9, which makes that an 8. These can't be 8 anymore. This has to be a 6, 7 pair here because of the 3, 4 pair in the box. Therefore, this is the 3, 4 pair here. Okay. We have a 3, 4, 7 triplet. This can't be 6, so this must be 7, actually. So that makes that 6. This adds up to 7, so this must be a 4, which makes that a 3, which makes that a 4, which makes that a 3. Therefore, that's a 4. We celebrate in the corner because the 3 is in the corner, and we're close to finishing. This is a 3. This can't be a 4, so this is a 7, which makes that a 4, which makes that a 7. This can't be 4 or 7, so this is 3, which makes that a 4. This 4 means this can't be 4, so this is 6, which makes that 4. This 7 means this can't be 7, so this is 8. This is 7. This can't be 6 or 8, so this is 9, which makes that 6, which makes that 9. This 6 means that has to be 8. This has to be a 6, and this must be a 5 to finish it. Yeah, so this is very similar to region sum line. Not quite as many, well, I was going to say not quite as many restrictions, but it seems like it's actually about an equal amount of restrictions as a region sum line, because it does require that on a segment, you cannot have repeat digits. But it does allow, the equal split line allows you the ability to not be, well, boxed in by the boxed lines. I was not intending that pun, but anyways. But basically, yeah, it allows you more freedom to essentially create more puzzle types, I guess. So I guess it's a boon for the setters. Either way, though, for the solvers, it doesn't. I don't think it really changes very much. It's very similar, though, to Region Sum lines, I will say. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.